It has been a while since I posted proper content. As I served my nation throughout the weekdays, I prioritized my precious time outside to meet friends, spend time with family, and find new adventures, hobbies, projects, etc. YouTube was never a main priority, but whatever weird video I have edited for fun became my content. But finally, after 2 interesting years, I can finally heave a sigh of relief and say, WADIO! Wow, I'm gonna have a hard time editing that. Hi guys, my mushroom hair is back. It is kind of, the length is back. Anyways, I got new specs too, so new year, new me. Who am I kidding? Who changes when they say that? Anyway, I thought it would be cool to make a video to express my NS life as a story and express what I've learned from videography in the last 2 years, where I spent most of my weekends doing projects. So without further ado, here's a recap of my last 2 strange years of my life. I was finding my pace after I've graduated from my course in Temasek Poly with a film gig, way too much fun training, and great times with my parents and friends. I edited a music video for my friend one day, and then that's when I saw it, that dreadful letter. I saw 3 words on government service, and I knew exactly what it meant already. That immediately prompted me to go for a run, because I wanted to get that dreadful feeling off my chest. I knew that for 2 years of my life and another 10 afterwards, I had to, without a choice, waste my life serving the nation. I didn't really feel like I deserved to sacrifice my prime time of my life trying to protect a nation that I felt wouldn't even protect itself. And so I waited for that dreadful day. But while that happened, I realized if I'm going to waste 2 years of my life, I might as well make full use of it. I wanted to serve the nation with the best of my ability for my own sake, so that I can be proud of myself at the end of these 2 years. They say that recruits are lower than dogs in Pulau Tekong, home of BMTC. They said that you will have no energy for social life while I serve. They all said many things about the army, but honestly, they barely prepared for me for the life that I lived in the army. Like the awful taste of Tekong water, or bathing or washing myself up, all my clothes in 15 minutes. Oh, what? No, 15 minutes. I realized that's what I thought. I was going to be like a robot and I won't have a sense of self for these 2 years where I served. The unpredictability scared me. I don't even think I survived BMT. My friends just carried me through to the finish line. However, I did start to realize that being challenged like this often gave me a benefit. I felt very alive and strangely grateful. Grateful for the life I have back home. And that is why I applied for command school. Even with a terrible state of mind, I promise I felt so much better during my POP than during my graduation for my diploma. I don't know why, there was this sense of relief that if I could do this, I could do anything. And so I was supposed to become a specialist. While they say that being a cadet is still a low life, I was still glad of my decision to join SCS to enter command school. And especially SCS because I thought that it suited my personality more. The more outgoing, daring, and want to be on the ground. I want to experience the things on the ground rather than being an officer where you are doing paperwork and while you lead, you do not do the nitty-gritty stuff. I had a lot of fun, learned and suffered a lot. One important thing they always try to drill home to us while on course is that we have a voice to speak out. So whenever we have a problem, sometimes the staff sergeants and all that will ask, hey guys, do you have any feedback about anything? And that's when I saw true leaders. And honestly, I don't think I made full use of the voice that I had to make my life better as a cadet because I had the suck up and move on mentality. But I did realize that having a voice to speak out is an important skill, and there is a fine line between complaining too much and standing up for what's right, and I failed to realize that during command school. But that's what I have learned, and that's what made me a better person, even on the film set too. So I finally came to my unit life. BMT is over, SCS is over, and so the biggest unknown in NS is here. Okay, first of all, I went to Gedong, the smelliest camp in Singapore, so but honestly, if you ask me for my opinion, It just felt like a mezzanine. I didn't think my life was good there, nor was it bad, but how do I explain it? This is honestly the hardest part to write about when I was making this script, but honestly, how can I blame myself? There was these cheap thrills, there was these unnecessarily tough moments. There were moments where I held some crucial roles, and there were times I just felt like another person who just existed there. Sometimes I felt like I have the worst bunch of colleagues around, and sometimes they were the best I could ever ask for. And finally, there were times that I wanted to leave the army as soon as possible. But there were also times where I didn't want to leave, especially towards the end of NS. From every exercise, overseas or local, crappy desk jobs, moments of camaraderie, moments of discord, whatever that is, I realized something was bugging me. In all the grand scheme of things, all of these moments just felt so insignificant. Life just moves on. Whether at one point of time I thought my life was crashing down or I was a champion of the world, I realized that throughout my NS life, it can be best described like a memory in a box. Each structure, movement, and noise it made were made with passion, pain, uncertainty, hope, and a whole lot of stuff. But time just moves on anyway, whether it has been seen or not, either as an insignificant masterpiece or an important waste of time. And that's how my NS life has been. Do I personally think that it has been a waste of time? Nah, I think I spent my NS life well. I do not regret making that decision to work sufferingly hard for NS, those late nights, those early mornings. That made me proud of who I've become. Anything, no matter how hard, insignificant, small, or detestable, can have meaning as long as you give it the meaning. Yes, I even think that NS can have meaning if you put meaning into it.